What I have for your viewing pleasure here are the moments that make Mike Tyson the indestructible monster that he was. When you think about Tyson in his prime, he was unbeatable. He was a force of nature. And then you mix that with his out-of-the-ring commentary. This is machismo at its finest.
Amato, of course. Right hand by Tyson. Oh, my.
If they can find some fights, then.
That left hand almost drove Richardson right through the canvas. There you see Eddie Richardson. Wow, it just turned his head around on his neck. A left hook, a la Frazier. And down goes Richardson.
Now Kennedy is a boxer, but gets knocked down with the first left hook he takes. Tyson, you have to like how poised he is right here. He is picking his shots well. He is hurting. This one could be over. It is. Joe Cortez stops it. And the first good left hook that Tyson landed, he dips under, throws this left hook. That's a nice move.
Is that a Joe Frazier left hook?
It really is. And you know what's so nice about that? Here's where he had Kennedy against the ropes. Mike Tyson is a terrific finisher. Keeps his hands moving. Those are good compact punches. Now, and Joe Cortez steps in.
10 wins, 7 inside round 1. Did I say 7? Make that 8. On they go. Is he going to make the belt? Somehow, you know, I just kind of doubt it. There's only so much punishment anybody can take. That is the limit of Sterling Benjamin's endurance. The referee was just about to step in anyway.
Now don't blink, this is going to be fast. I think like a 3-punch combination here, Teddy. Blinding speed, body, head.
Yeah, quick hands. You could see that, but he was raw and he didn't have the technique. With the flaws that would show themselves later on, I don't think with all that power he would have been world champion. The technique that he learned to use that ability was very, very important in his career.
From Young. Coming in round 1 of this heavyweight fight. There it was.
ATN reaches out with the left hand. Mike on top and bangs him with the left hook right away. ATN bends over, then hangs on and walks him back and falls towards Mike Tyson. Good instructions given by the ref in the early going. Mike gets it with the right hand and ATN is down. He was really nailed with a foot right hand. 8, 9, and 10. He knocks him out in the first round with a foot right hand.
So I have to go around and ask everybody I hit how did that punch feel.
Well, you know because you delivered it.
I'm just glad he didn't hurt his leg, but I was just very happy with the sharp punch.
I'm glad you pointed it out because down he goes, the left hook. 23-pound weight advantage, and he put it all there. The right to the head.
No, we didn't see it yet. Sorry, here it comes.
There's the left hook.
There's the hook to the body.
And
he missed the right, yeah.
It was just the left hook.
He didn't wait for an invitation. Here it comes. Whoa.
I'll tell you, Michael Jack Johnson earned his money the hard way tonight.
It's like a steam hammer. The giveaway. Oh, the legs have gone. This is all over. Left hook. Good night. What a great shot. And this is how he did it. Measured him up. Really, Colate was out.
Uppercut, and Marvis is hurt.
Frazier is down. Joe Cortez moves in to have a look. And he's going to stop the fight.
Watch his hand come up. Watch him come down. As soon as he come down, boom! Look at that. Watch him come down. I knew he'd come down.
Get ready to say boom again, Michael.
Right, boom. Look, and now look. Boom. Come on. Boom. Again. I'm going to hit him one more time. I like to hit him.
Missed with that one, I would have killed him.
What can I say? What can I say? That's all she wrote.
Missed with that one.
Always confusion with Mike Tyson, who's standing by with Jim Gray. Jim?
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Steve. Mike, was that your shortest fight ever?
I bear witness there's only one God, and Muhammad, blessings and peace be upon him, is his prophet. I dedicate this fight to my brother, Darrell Baum, who died. I'll be there to see you. I love you with all my heart. All praise be to my children. I love you. God, man, what?
Is this your shortest fight ever? In any time, amateur, professional, ever?
Assalamu alaikum, Maida. I don't know, man. Yeah, Lennox Lewis. Lennox, I'm coming for you.
Mike, is it frustrating to train like you did and then have this in 7 or 8 seconds?
For this fight. I only trained probably 2 weeks or 3 weeks for this fight. I had to bury my best friend, and I dedicated this fight. I wasn't going to fight. I dedicated this fight to him. I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best.
Now, Mike.
Vladimir, who?
Floyd talking about greater than Ali.
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There we go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself, and he talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
There you go. Thank you, sir. Thanks.
What the hell? I'm just looking forward for the winner. If Douglas beats Holyfield, it looks as though you've got a rematch with Buster. Some people think you'll stiff Alex Stewart and not fight him in December.
No, you shouldn't believe that at all, because you know why? Because after I've kicked Stewart ass and give him a slow beating, nearly death, I'm going to take whoever's the winner after that, the Holyfield-Douglas fight, and then regain my title, and hopefully I can fight Raider Ruddock or this other guy, George Foreman, before he die of, rigor mortis.
Mike, you seem to be incensed about criticism that you've received. What's your feeling about the criticism?
These guys never fought in their damn life, and still they're going to be psychologists and say, I'm a swami, and I could look at Mike Tyson's brain and I tell from by the way he's acting, this is what he's thinking, which is, And the only thing that's unbelievable is that the public believes this, And they believe this, and these guys are idiots. They never fought a day in their life, but these are the same guys that talk about me on television like I'm some Dylan Moore, and I don't see them on television. People don't tell me. They say, "Hey, Mike, how you doing? You look in great shape. You look good, man. Boy, man, please, man, have to get in my face and Mike, I think you're an individual. They can't say I'm a bum. I'm not a good fighter, because 3.5 years and 11 defenses proved it. They can't say that." So they could say, Mike, you're a hell of a fighter, but I think you're a dog. I hate your attitude. I hate what you stand for. Or whatever. Have the guts to say that.
That's why both are 6-1 underdog. Are there any concerns on your part?
I don't know anything about that. I don't know nothing about numbers. I just know what I can do.
How about
kill this mother?
Okay. How about the 19 months off?
What about it? What about it?
Does it pose any problem to you?
We'll see. I doubt it seriously.
You take into the ring a lot of rage. Does that work for you, or does it work against you at times?
Who cares? We're in a fight anyway. What does it matter?
Well, for example, rage against Evander Holyfield worked against you.
Well, it. It's a fight, so whatever happens, happens.
Mike, why do you have to talk like that?
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. Do you have a problem? Turn off your station.
You know what? I think we'll end the discussion right now.
Then we could.
You got it. Have a nice fight, Mike.
Off.
I'm 36 years old, going to 36. I never dreamed of living this long. I never dreamed of fornicating with as many beautiful women as I did, of having as much money as I did. I won't talk nice to you and talk about fornicating with you and letting you suck my because if I was eloquent with you, you would still look at me as a scumbag. I may like fornicating more than other people. It's just who I am. I sacrificed so much of my life. Can I at least get laid? You know what I mean? I've been robbed of most of my money. Can I at least get a blowjob? If I wish one of your guys had children, if I could kick them in their fucking head or stomp on their testicles so you could feel my pain, because that's the pain I have, waking up every day.
I couldn't let her know that you can win this fight.
Are you talking out of turn?
No, I think we're all talking together.
I normally don't do interviews with women unless I fornicate with them. So you shouldn't talk anymore. Unless you want to.
Tell me, what did you think in that first round when he was moving, trying to do an Ali with his left?
I know when I came to this fight, I was the best fighter in the world, and not a man alive that can beat me.
What broke him down? Was it just
constantly body punches? When I was hitting him with body punches, and I heard him, actually he was crying in there. making women gestures like, I can't find it, but I knew that he was breaking down soon.
You're saying that Biggs was crying when you were hit him?
Yes.
When did that happen?
And perhaps the 4th round on.
So that you knew you had him by that time?
Absolutely, but I knew he was tough and taking those punches.
Well, it's an opportunity because now I know there's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to take Razor Ruddock out. You know what I mean? It's good that he showed his heart that he's a great fighter and he want to take me. But I guarantee you the slaughter even be more slower.
If you're trying to intimidate me in any way whatsoever, don't you know that doesn't work? Didn't you try it the first time? So you don't have to come out here and hack the same ignorance you usually hack all the time. We're going to fight any which way it goes. So just accept that and come in and do the best you can.
How dare you talk to me like that? You should get up and kneel to me now, and I'll spare you the night of the 28th.
I'd also say you come in and you come ready. You understand? Because I'm going to come ready. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, you know that.
I don't know why you talk to me like that when you know I'll kill you for it.
That's what I like about you, Mike. You talk tough. Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson. He's an ignorant little kid, you know what I mean? And he's going to be like that. I don't want to bring myself down to his level, so I don't really even want to cherish that thought. I'm going to go in there and we're going to fight, and that's the bottom line.
Oh, man, I can't wait till the 28th. I'm going to make you my girlfriend.
Hey, let me tell you something, you. Hey. You know something? I'm not even going to dignify that with a hand. So you know why I'm not dignify that with a hand? So because I'm going to bring myself down to your level. There's something you can't buy in that class, and you don't got none of that.
You're sweet. I'm going to make sure you kiss me good with those big lips.
Outraged by that. Now what is the referee going to do about that? 1 point deduction for Tyson. It's ear. Now let's take a look again.
Yes, it's just here. He gets into the position there. Watch. You see he stays there. There he bites him there. You see him lift his teeth. And Holyfield in agony at that point, trying to rip free. And an awful lot of pain.
Well, this is getting like a streak.
In the 2nd round, which opened the gash on your eye. Tell us about that first, please.
He butted me in the 1st round, but then he butted me again in the 2nd round. Then as soon as he butted me, I watched him. He had me holding, and he looked right at me, and I saw him, and he was going for it, and he kept going for it, and he butted me again. He kept going down and coming up, and he charged into me. And no one warned him, no one took any points for him. What am I to do? This is my career. I can't continue getting butted like that. I got children to raise, and this guy keeps butting me, trying to cut me and get me stopped on cut. I got to retaliate.
Now, immediately you stopped. You stopped fighting immediately right there, and you turned to Mills Lane, and you said what? And the result was he did nothing. But what did you say to Mills right at that time?
I don't remember what I said. I told him that he butted me, but I know I complained about being butted. And we complained about the first fight. Listen, Holyfield's not the tough warrior everyone says he is. He got little nicks on him there, and he quit. I got an eye. I got one eye. I got one eye. He's not impaired. He got ears. I got one eye. Big deal. If he take one, I got another one. I'm ready to fight. He didn't want to fight. I'm ready to fight him right now.
Mills Lane, no. Mills Lane stopped the fight. It wasn't Holyfield who stopped.
Oh, he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight.
Let me ask.
We don't know what Mills did. Don't put nothing on Mills.
Well, Mills said he stopped the fight. You bit him. Was that a retaliation for the eye when you bit him in his ear?
Regardless of what I did, he butted me for 2 fights.
But you got to address it, Mike.
I did address it. I addressed it in the ring.
Why did you do that, though, Mike? I mean, was that the proper response?
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I got to go home and my kids are going to be scared of me. Look at me, man.
What are you going to do now in terms of your career, Mike? Will you continue to fight? Okay.
Well, extraordinary stuff there from Mike Tyson.
What's your version of what happened at the end of round 1 in the corner?
I don't know. He got rough with me. I got rough back.
You talk a lot. What did you say?
He talked more than I did.
What did you say?
It's some bad things, real nasty things.
What did you say?
I said, white boy, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
We had spoke earlier today.
You can't define me or define my work as a father. I'm many things, you know. I'm many things. Yeah, I'm a convicted rapist. I'm a hell raiser. I'm a father, a loving father. I'm a semi good husband. You know what I mean? What? You know, I'm just a man out here trying to enjoy I was born poor. I ain't never had nothing, man. I don't know how to act, all right? But the real thing is, I'm just here to be me. I don't care what you think I am or who anyone thinks I am at this stage of my life. But yeah, I'm a pretty much of a tyrant titan. Yeah, that's who I am. Listen, right? I don't know nothing about being a heavyweight champ. Only thing I know how to fight, right? I'm a nigga, right? Shit, no, really. I'm not saying like I'm a black person. I'm a street person. I don't even want to be a street person. I don't even like typical street people. But that's just who I became and what happened in my life and the tragedies in life that made me that way. But I'm Mike. I'm not malevolent or anything. I just am, and I just want to just live my life. And I know you guys talk bad about me, and you got a really bad snick out there about me, but I'm gonna make sure you talk about me. Your grandkids and kids after that are gonna know about me. I'm gonna make sure that they're never gonna forget about me. Your great grandkids are gonna say, "Wow, wasn't that a bizarre individual?"